Notice.
What?
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 Hey guys, today we'll be doing the rest of the Wind Bloom Festival. I thought we'll start a little early today, since there was someone that joined and just followed, so I'm gonna start a little early today and we'll go until 8 o'clock tonight. Yeah! So, the next on the quest, it says I need to go to Sucrose. Let's see. Gotta find that quest. And navigate. Alright, so it says go over that way. It's not that far. Today I went to my job on the farm and we had a chicken get out. Thankfully I wrangled it easily because I trained the chickens to come when called. Believe it or not, they're just like dogs. Yeah! They come at the gate and wait for you and everything. Oh, Sucrose!
Oh, Traveler, Paimon. I only
Yeah.
just arrived myself, so I'm still getting ready.
Oh,
And Kale just passed by a moment ago. She said she had some things to sort out at the inn where she's staying, but she'll meet up with us when she's done.
oh, okay.
Apparently, Tainari and Sino both went out, but she stayed behind because she wanted to help us.
Yeah. Understood. How has the progress been on your end?
Not too bad. After reviewing it again with fresh eyes, I came up with a new theory which seems to hold some water. I'll attempt to explain it as simply as I can.
I gotta hear what her new theory is.
I believe that each of the 4 things in the prophecy refers to a different field of knowledge.
Ah,
So, in a way, the prophecy is a test of the reader's intelligence.
interesting.
But it's unlikely for any one person to have expertise in all these different areas.
Hmm,
So I suggest that we seek out one expert from each and get their opinion.
that makes sense.
Also, in 2 out of the 4 areas, the prophecy seems to want us to find specific people. It may even turn out that the people themselves are the answers.
Ah, that's interesting.
So it sounds like we should put our heads together and list out the people who can help us.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think we can go through each riddle in turn and generate 4 groups of names to match the 4 questions.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Alright, then let's start from group 1. The first riddle was, a flower that is not of this world.
Flower that is not of this world. Kale?
Personally, I would still go with Albedo for this one.
Oh,
Alchemy is the most likely to have to do with otherworldly things.
that makes
and he's
sense.
by far the leading expert in this regard.
You count as an expert too, you know.
Exactly! You're the creator of the tetratanic sweet flower. Who knows? Maybe that's the flower we're looking for.
True.
Huh? You really think so?
Aw, Sucrose blushing. Cute. Aw.
Oh, but what about Tainari? He's a forest watcher and knows all about plants. If it's a flower we're looking for, maybe he's the man for the job.
True.
Alright, I'll add him to the list as well. On to group 2. This subject is a guide who will never get lost.
Paimon sounds like that.
That's kind of abstract. Does it just mean someone who never loses their way?
True.
Wait, but they have to be able to guide others too. So
Hmm.
it's not quite as simple as that.
Perhaps an astrologer then? Ah, that makes
You mean
sense.
Mona? Yes,
Oh, my stream's really choppy? Let me see. Hold on. What's going on here? Stream. Let me look at my actual stream on my phone and see what. Let's see. Stream. Let me look at my actual stream on my phone and see what. No, it doesn't look too choppy. Let's see. Stream. Let me look at my actual. There is an echo though. But it doesn't look too choppy. Let's see. There's an echo. Yeah, the echo though is from my phone. So let's see. Is it definitely my end? Because I fixed everything on my end. Alright, let's continue just in case.
Yes, she certainly seems very confident, and she can use her
Hold on, let me
astrology to guide
see.
people.
CPU is only 12%. Drop frame rate's 0%. I don't know what it could be. Maybe it's just Twitch today. Who knows? Sometimes Twitch likes to act funny. So maybe.
Would Bennett count?
Courtney, where are you watching from exactly? Sometimes it might be the phone app. I know the Twitch phone app also does that too sometimes. Huh, why him?
Well, his luck's so bad that as long as you go in the opposite direction,
Ah,
you'll always be going the right way, right?
that's actually a genius input from Paimon.
I see. I suppose I can't argue with that logic.
Add him to the list. Finding everyone won't take long, so one
Yay.
extra person won't hurt.
Yes, one extra person won't hurt.
I know. Would Outrider Amber be a valid candidate for this category as well?
Yeah, she would! She's got a great sense of direction after all. As a
Yay.
matter of fact, when the Traveler and Paimon first came to Mondstadt, she was actually the one who gave us directions.
Yeah, Amber.
Yes, she's certainly a good guide.
Also, maybe my avatar needs to be moved up a little.
Is there anyone else?
Let me think. one more.
Is it my voice that's choppy? Is that the issue? Is that what you mean by that, Courtney? Because the stream looked kind of fine.
Albedo once made a set of equipment for Mika from the reconnaissance company. He's their surveyor and an exceptional pathfinder.
Oh.
He's even instructed others in the discipline of surveying before. So, in my view, he's highly unlikely to lose his way, and would be very good at helping others find theirs.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool! Another one for our list!
Yeah. My voice and video is all choppy. Well, that's weird. Is it? When I went on my phone, it's fine. Weird. Let me type to Courtney real quick. Hopefully we figure this out. Hold on. My Wi-Fi's acting good. There's no drop frame rates. I don't know what it is. Is it definitely me? Because it says 0 drop frames. I want to make sure. That's weird. Drop. It looks like everything's running smoothly. I'll make sure. Well, slow mode is on also. I don't know why slow mode is on. Yeah, that's why? Enable preview, preview scaling, window projector preview. I also got 5G data. Oh, that might be a problem then. 5G data. That's good data, so. Oh. I'll come back when I get home to see if it's my data on my internet. Get 5G data. Okay. I'll keep streaming. Let me know. Alright, so I'll figure that out when we cross the bridge when Courtney gets home. So, in the meantime, I'll keep streaming.
Wait, Kale should have been here by now. Wonder what's taking her so long. Sorry, could we continue our chat somewhere else?
Sure.
Oh, you wanna go see how she's doing, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I need more mods to figure this stuff out with. That would be helpful eventually. Courtney's very nice though, so she helps. I'll definitely make Courtney a mod eventually to help out, because I struggle alone. It's tough. Especially because two of my mods dipped at the same time because of an incident going on. Nothing too bad, it's just, I learned more about how they are, and, it wasn't good. I found out.
Hi, Collie. Hope we're not intruding or anything. Is everything okay?
Yeah! Cool, what's going on?
Sucrose! I was preparing some stuff.
Ah,
Is it time already?
wonder what you were
Oh
preparing.
no, I'm sorry.
Aw, she's cute. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's okay, Cole, you need all the head pats. That's all. Pat pat. Cully seems to be wrapping gifts and now frantically trying to hide it. Ah, that's what she's doing. Oh, I wonder who they're for. That's cute. She might be giving them out to all her friends. Oh, wait. In Windbloom, there was a gift box I saw at the end of. Maybe that's what we're getting from Colette. We're getting something special from Colette. That's cool.
Don't worry. The Traveler and I only just met up. We were just worried that you might get lost along the way, so we thought that we'd come get you.
Ah, okay.
Thank you. I'm ready to join you now. How's that thing going?
Yay. Sucrose tells Colette about the 4 riddles and a result in your discussion.
So let's pick up where we left off.
Yeah.
Next up is the third line. One who would never lie.
Hmm.
Anyone spring to mind?
One true. Yeah, maybe Deluxe. That makes sense.
You really think so?
Mm-hmm.
Seems like it would be pretty difficult for someone in his position to avoid having to lie.
True. Ah, yes, his secret alter ego, the Dark Knight hero. He must have to Denny it, if anyone asks. In that sense, he has a complicated relationship with the truth. Hmm.
Then what about Kaya? He's the cavalry captain and a rather popular
No.
You think there's something fishy about him too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's definitely a sneaky one. Bet he lies all the time.
Yeah.
I can't help but agree with you there.
Let me think.
There's the tone-deaf bard. But on second
Maybe
thought, he
Razor?
doesn't qualify either.
Razor's too sweet
That's
to
way
lie.
Too much nonsense.
I could see
Is
Razor.
there anyone else for missing?
Acting Grandmaster Jean? She has a good name in that regard.
Hmm.
But from what I know, she sometimes covers up the truth out of concern for those around her.
Wait, what about Noelle?
For example, when Lisa loses track of time in the library and misses her patrol shift, Jean will come up with some excuse. Like, Lisa's ill today. Also, she sometimes makes up stories to get Clee to behave. Like the one about the big monster that comes to catch naughty kids who don't go to bed on time. Do you think that
Krampus!
rules her out?
Krampus!
White lies are still lies, but
Yeah.
do we really have to reject her because of some harmless fibs? It's not like she had evil intentions.
The prophecy seems very strict.
No, we're the ones being strict.
Oh.
Rosaria doesn't strike me as the type of person to lie.
Huh?
Oh, Kale, you probably haven't met her yet, have you? She's a sister from the church who looks, a little scary and not very sociable.
What gives you that impression?
She stopped by the alchemy bench once, a long time ago, and asked me about Albedo.
Ah.
I thought maybe she was trying to find him, for work or something. But when I asked, she just said that she was curious about him because he was so intelligent, and wanted to talk to his assistant to find out what he was like.
Oh.
A lot of people might have given a more tactful justification, but I could see in her face that she wasn't trying to hide anything. She was just very direct and straightforward.
Ah, I see.
That's why I don't think of her as the lying type.
Rosaria doesn't look like the sort of person you'd want to get into a fight with. Maybe she just fights her way out of situations that some people might lie to get out of.
Ah, that makes sense.
I can definitely see that. I've also heard the other sisters say that Rosaria doesn't even make excuses when she skips choir. She just doesn't show up.
That sounds like playing hooky to me.
She's a tough cookie, huh? Let's put her name down.
Alright.
In that case, I think Sino fits in this list too.
She didn't lie technically, she just didn't show up. That's great. That's funny.
True. Lying's probably more trouble than it's worth for someone like him. Kinda like with Rosaria. Oh, and Paimon also nominates Razor. Bet he couldn't lie to save his life.
Yeah, Razor's a good boy. Pat pat. Razor's nice. I would nominate Razor too.
I've also got someone else in mind. Noelle, the trainee knight. She's a very honest person.
Mm-hmm. I think that too.
She'd tell a lie.
Alrighty, write her name down too.
Wait, there's one more person. You know, our long-standing staffer at the alchemy bench.
Albedo.
Huh? You mean Timaeus?
Oh, Timaeus?
Yes, him. Truth be told, he's been love-struck recently. He swore that he wouldn't say a dishonest word or slack off until he succeeds in getting the woman he loves.
Timaeus has a crush?
Wonder who?
Yes, that's right.
Well, who is it? Do you know her?
Oh.
I've never met her. All I know is that she's from Liyue. Timaeus says that she's fun, has a great personality, and is very, very good looking.
All great qualities, but says nothing about her identity.
Since we're on the topic, helping Timaeus win the lady of his dreams was also one of my goals for this Windbloom Festival.
But how can we help with that?
I don't know. Make sure he uses nice paper and a fancy envelope when he sends letters to her. Help him pick a nice gift and wrap it properly. That sort of thing.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I had the same situation once in the Avidia Forest. I helped another forest ranger out by delivering a love letter to the coworker she likes.
Aww, Colley's so good.
Yep, that sort of thing exactly. Oh, also, I helped him with some of the groundwork for one of his research projects. He must have appreciated it, because he gave me a refrigeration device that he's been developing as a thank you gift.
I like Suko's little blush across her face, so cute.
Is it any good?
I mean, it looks nice.
Sounds like a no. Alright,
Yeah.
guess we'll put Loverboy down on the list then.
Okay, so last of all, we have a legend that never ends. Anyone come to mind for this particular line?
Venti.
Lisa, perhaps? A librarian understands books best, and aren't most legends written down somewhere?
Not necessarily, but you have a point.
When I think about legends, fairy tales and picture books come to mind.
So maybe Klee?
Maybe Kale. She read a lot of fairy tales when Tainari was teaching her to read.
That's true.
Oh, do I count?
Of course you do. I'll put you on the list.
Are you eligible for this one, Sucrose?
I prefer to read things like an illustrated analysis of alchemical substances and their uses, the fascinating principles of crafting, and hypotheses of life.
Ah.
Point taken. Paimon didn't quite understand any of those.
Klee might be a good choice. Her mother, Alice, is a renowned traveling author.
Ah.
So I'll bet she's been exposed to all sorts of myths and legends.
That's true.
Alright then, Klee makes the short list.
Well, that should just about do it. Next up, we should go and ask the people on the list about the prophecy.
Alright.
Do we have to ask absolutely everyone on the list? It seems like a lot of people.
That is a lot of people.
It is. So, I was thinking that perhaps we should split up. That
Ah.
might make our search more effective.
That makes sense.
Okie dokie.
Also, I've thought of a method of gathering feedback.
Oh. Sucrose shares her idea with everyone.
No problem. We can do that.
Yeah.
You and the Traveler are practically joined at the hip, so you two can go together. I'll pair up with Kale.
Yeah. We can't lose Paimon ever. Then we know something's wrong.
Sounds like a winning combination. Okay. I promise I'll help.
Like when we were in that dream.
I got this. Rest assured that the unbeatable Traveler and Paimon will do our part too.
Yeah.
Off we go.
Alright, off we go. Yes.
I plan on starting from the person with the most defined stronghold.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go to the library. Lisa should be there.
Oh wait, are we playing as Sucrose a bit?
Stronghold. That's an
Or Kale? I gotta know.
interesting word to use.
Wait, Lisa has a stronghold? What?
Maybe Den?
Oh,
No, that's even worse.
How about
lair. Lisa's lair. Is this like, yeah, I'm playing as Sucrose, find Lisa. So, my guess would be to open in the library.
Here we are. Lisa's lair.
Like this.
Oh no, that was a bad word choice. Now Sucrose is using it.
Oh.
It's all my fault.
Poor Kale.
Lisa, might I ask if...
Oh.
Huh?
Where'd Lisa go? She ain't there. Oh, hey Albedo and Tanari. They found someone else.
Kale, what are you doing here?
I can only sucrose that they
Aw.
were Kale-ing on someone. At least that's as far as I know.
Sino knows a little too much here.
Oh, please, just stop it with these puns. I beg you. Are you trying to win worldwide fame for unfunny jokes?
It's great.
Is Lisa not here at the moment?
It seems so.
Surprising, isn't it? She went out. I'm afraid it's just us here looking for information.
Ah,
Except me. I'm not here for information. Like you, I came here for an abortive search for the librarian, who is also my academia senior.
So Sino got taught by Lisa.
So you studied in the same darshan as Lisa?
Interesting.
That's right. Her mentor in Sumeru was also my benefactor.
So
We were
Razor
both
and
Spartan
Sino.
students.
So Razor and Sino were taught by Lisa. That makes a lot of sense now.
Wow, that's cool. But wait, we're getting sidetracked. We came here to look for some information. Kale and I are investigating a prophecy, and we were hoping you all might be able to help.
True.
Oh? What sort of prophecy?
Sucrose and Kale turn and explain the prophecy they compiled with the Traveler.
I see. You want to ask them about the flower that is not of this world,
Alright.
and me about the one who would never lie.
But there's no rush. You don't need to answer right away. We're just here to tell you about the situation. You can take your time to think it over and submit any thoughts you have in written form to the Sucrose mailbox.
True.
The Sucrose mailbox?
Oh.
Yep. I was thinking about it on the way. And although they seem like trick questions, there's a lot to mull over once you get down to the details. A
True.
quick answer off the top of your head might not go into enough depth. So, I decided to place a mailbox next to the alchemy crafting table. Everyone can submit their written answers there when they're ready.
True.
We don't have to call it the Sucrose mailbox, though. It could just as well be called the Sucrose and Kale mailbox. Or even the Sucrose, Kale, Traveler, and Paimon mailbox.
I think in this case, we can just go with your quick answer off the top of your head.
Nice to see you, B-Ring. Nice to see ya, yay.
Sounds like a good solution. Certainly more reliable than verbal discussion alone.
Oh.
Agreed. Certainly when it comes to discerning whether someone is a liar or not, you cannot simply take them at their word.
True.
Understood. Once we've had a look into it, we'll place our replies into your mailbox.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much. Okay, let's tick them off the list and carry on working our way down.
Already done.
Nice. Alright, now, where else are they gonna look for Lisa? Am I just playing
I'm
as them?
pleasantly surprised to see those two introverts getting along so well.
Yeah.
Do you get the feeling that Kale's return to Mondstadt has emboldened her more contrarian side?
I would say so.
Yes, I'd noticed that too.
Traveling and meeting old friends are both good for the body and soul.
True.
And isn't rediscovering one's youth while revisiting old haunts a worthwhile pursuit?
That's fair.
When I first met Kale, she'd never known happiness or youth.
Oh. Kale needs all the pats.
But things are different now. Her Elazar being cured
Hmm.
was a huge milestone in her life.
Yeah.
Kale is a very sensitive and introverted child. I'm sure you must have noticed that too, Albedo. From the time she's been in my care, I've observed that she's actually a very lively character by nature. But she had a very rough start in life.
True.
And it changed.
So, might I assume that your respective claims of looking for plants and artists in Mondstadt were just pretexts?
I wouldn't say that.
Hmm.
Both Kale and Genius Invocation TCG are very important to me.
He's still on TCG. This is funny.
Would it really kill you to just say yes in this situation?
Fine. Yes, we came out of concern for
Hmm.
Kale. She's been back to Mondstadt of her own accord several times, but it has led to no significant improvement in her mood.
Well, it won't hurt to give her some more time. I believe that Sucrose might be able to help her.
True.
Sounds like an extension of your own self-confidence as her teacher.
You could say that. In a similar vein, I've heard that Sumeru scholars often build their social relationships based on their academic ones. Is that true?
I suppose it might look like that from your perspective. Sumeru society is something of a special case. The reason it is known as the City of Learning is because all of its resources are in some way linked to academia. As such, academic resources equate to social capital. It is not unheard of, for example, for people to build a family in order to pursue further studies. But the relationship between the three of us is not an academic one turned social. We've never even worked on a paper together for starters.
I like the candles in the background. That flicker is really nice.
Oh, so the academic paper is the nexus of the academic family. Interesting.
I would think of us more as siblings. An equal and pure relationship, unaffected by academic considerations.
As much as I'd prefer not to admit it, that statement is not inaccurate.
I can understand that position. I have a younger sister myself, and it's only natural for me to be protective of her. What you described fits the idea of a city of learning, as I imagine it. The family is where all social relationships intersect. As such, a family founded on common goals may actually be more stable.
True.
By the way, who's the eldest between you?
They're gonna fight now.
Let's not go down this rabbit hole, please.
In terms of age, I'm the eldest, of course.
My VTuber, I went to
want to admit it.
There it is. And my VTuber, as soon as I scratched my forehead for a quick second, it went like inwards. I've never seen it do that.
But your mental age is younger than that. I dare say even by enough to be the youngest sibling. Perhaps I could bring Kale into this happy family to be your elder sister.
No. You will never see me admit to being the youngest sibling. Except perhaps as a last-ditch effort to turn the tables in a game of cards.
Honestly, Sino is me. Sino, I feel that. Kale and Sucrose.
Fingers crossed all goes well for them. Now then, where should we go first? Let's try our luck at the bulletin board, shall we?
Okay.
A lot of people tend to show up there at some point in the day. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Alright, bulletin board. I know where that is. That's by the cat's tail. I believe. Could be wrong. Cat's tail? Yeah, there's message board. That's not technically... Okay, a different bulletin board. Let me look on the map here. Yeah, I'm close to it. Oh, there they are. It's just around the corner.
Nice! Just as we hoped! There's a load of people here.
Yeah. Oh, Mika!
Huh?
We meet him.
Even Lisa's here.
Hey everyone, long time no see.
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while. How
Yeah.
have you been?
We've been doing pretty well.
Yes.
You look surprised, cuties. Is it because of me?
Oh.
Teacher is not at the usual place.
Oh.
Oh, please. It's not as if I'm glued to my chair. I like to get out for a little fresh air every once in a while. Mika's here today, so I thought it'd be a good time to introduce him to Bennett and Razor.
Oh.
They're all out and about quite often, so it's helpful for them to get to know one another.
That makes sense.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mika.
Hi, Mika. Good to see you again.
I look forward to working with you.
Yeah. He reminds, just the way he looks, he kind of reminds me of a Kokobo from Final Fantasy with all the feathery look to him. I kind of like it.
No need to be so formal. We've known them for ages.
Mm-hmm.
They're cool.
Wind
Yes.
Fun?
Yes.
Actually, we haven't gotten to the fun part yet. We've been busy investigating a prophecy.
A prophecy? What kind?
A good one or a bad one?
You explain the prophecy and tell everything what you learned.
Oh gosh, that all sounds quite fascinating.
I can't believe I made it onto your list of names. You really think I'll be able to help?
Yes.
Believe in yourself. Right. Believe in yourself. You're a first-rate adventurer, Bennett.
Aw, Mika's so nice.
Okay, then in that case, I'll step up and present my thoughts on the matter. Except I forgot I'm not really good at organizing
Poor
my
Bennett.
thoughts.
Oh, there's no need to tell us all of your thoughts right here and now. Sucre said she'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench, so you can just write down your thoughts when they come to you, and
Yeah.
put them there.
A meticulous and efficient plan. Yep, that sounds like sucrose.
I will think also. Give me some time.
Aw, Razor needs all the pats. He's such a good boy.
You still have other people on your list that you need to go see, right? We should leave you to it. Don't worry about us. We'll drop off our letters at the mailbox as soon as we're done.
Yeah.
Okay, bye for now. Let's head over to Star Snatch Cliff next. Maybe we'll be able to find some people there. And even if we don't find any familiar faces, you can see really far from up at the top. Maybe we can find people that way.
That's a good idea, actually, from Paimon.
Oh, you're working so hard. Do be sure to get some rest when you can. If you get tired, you know you're always welcome to visit me for a break and a cup of tea.
Honestly, I would love if they had a tea time event, kind of like in Fire Emblem, where you could also have tea with all your favorite characters. That would be nice. Now that I think about it, there is a trailer for a tea event, so maybe we could do that in the future. Who knows? I don't know if that's an idea that they're going for, but it would be nice. I remember in a Fire Emblem game, you could have tea time with all your favorite characters and just have moments with them, you know?
Let me check
And
my
talk.
notes. This way.
Alright,
Got it. Kale, please follow me.
so Kale and Sucrose are together, and I'm playing as Sucrose and Kale now. Find someone that matches the prophecy. We're going this way. Oh, there's Amber, Noelle, and I can't see that far in, but... Oh, Eula
It's a
and
lovely
Clay.
day. There are several people over there.
Amber? Wow, and Eula's with her too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Sucrose.
Aw, Clay.
Clee also spies the girl with the long scarf.
Girl with the long scarf, cute.
Kale, we were just talking about you. Ah, right, I don't think you've been introduced to Noelle before. Kale, this is Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Nice to meet you, Kale. I missed you the last few times you were in Mondstadt, so I'm glad to finally meet you in person.
I never seen Noelle's design so up close. I like the little ribbon over her shoulder and on her armor piece. That's a nice touch to the main knight, honestly. And her flowers are made like with a metal ruby kind of structure, it looks like. That's pretty cool that they got that idea.
Oh, nice to meet you too, Noelle. My name is Kale. But you already knew that.
Aw.
Relax, you two. There's no need to be so courteous. We're not on some kind of diplomatic mission here.
I also love Kali's like little ribbon around the back neck of her scarf on the green, or the hood as it looks like. Like some of the details on the character clothes are really good.
Klee, what are you doing here? Are you planning to blast some fish?
Nope. Klee's on patrol with the other knights.
Huh. Now that you mention it, it looks like everyone here is a Knight of Favonius except for Kale and me.
Oh?
I'd heard that there was a very young knight in the ranks, but it's still a surprise to see with my own eyes.
Ah, Mika, they're talking about.
Kale, what do you do? I'm a trainee forest ranger in the Avidia Forest.
Yes.
Trainee?
She's training.
I'm not officially a fully qualified forest watcher yet. I'm still learning.
Oh, you're just like me. I'm still working towards becoming a fully qualified knight.
Yes.
Technically, though the distinction is hardly relevant right now. This isn't a very formal patrol. We're just chatting.
Don't panic, Kale. Just pick a topic and join the conversation. Don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic. It's just Amber and her friends.
Aw.
There's no need to be nervous.
Poor Kale.
Let me guess. Were you chatting about the new guests in town?
Oh?
Yep. A few folks from Sumeru have come to visit, so we're brainstorming a few nice surprises for them.
Ah.
Amber!
Amber's too honest.
Sorry, at least I didn't say anything about what the surprises are.
Aw.
Oh no. How am I supposed to join this conversation now? What do I say to that?
Speaking of nice surprises, we've actually had a fairly big one recently.
What kind of surprise? Tell me!
Sucrose helping her friend.
I'm saved. Sucrose is giving me a lead-in. Now, I just need to follow on from what she's already started talking about.
Sucrose and Kali tell everyone the nice surprise they've been working on.
Interesting prophecy. I have no idea what the answers could be. So essentially, you're gathering information to help you solve the riddles, correct? I'll do my best to help.
Thank you so much, Eula.
Anytime.
Yeah.
There's no need to answer right away. We'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench for people to drop us a note once they've thought of something.
I'll drop something in there for sure.
Yeah. Please, so good.
Nice idea. I think we can all commit to writing a note. We'll see what we can come up with.
Yep, don't worry. You can count on us. But we do have to finish our patrol first.
Alright.
What route are you taking today?
We started in the Stormbearer Mountains, and we'll end at the city gates.
Oh.
You'd be very welcome to join us, but it sounds like you're pretty busy with all this.
No. There's always next time.
Yeah.
We'll join up with you after we're done working through this prophecy.
Oh, yeah, so, we'll be on our way for now.
See you later. Have a safe trip back.
Yes. Aw, Kali and Sucrose are cute together. They're really making a good team. Alright, so they're over there.
Are you okay, Kale?
Oh. Sucrose must have noticed.
Was it that obvious?
I just noticed this model has his eyebrows stuck today. My eyebrows aren't moving.
No, not at all. It just looked like you had something on your mind.
Yeah.
So that means it was obvious.
Aww. It's not that bad.
Whatever's bothering you, you can talk to me about it if you want.
True.
I'm happy to help.
Thanks, Sucrose. Well, the truth is, I don't really know how to act around Amber and the others.
Really? I thought you two were good friends.
We are. Amber's a really important friend to me.
I
I don't know. I guess if I'm being completely honest, the problem's probably with me.
Hmm.
The first time I came to Mondstadt, I was really immature.
Oh?
I didn't want to let people in, and I was generally pretty awful to everyone. Amber was the one person who didn't give up on me, and if it wasn't for her persistence, I wouldn't have found a friend at all.
Ah. So basically, Chloe's just worried about her next impression because her first one, it wasn't the best. Aww.
Without Amber, I might not even be here today. And because of that, I really look up to her. I think of her as my role model, and hoped that maybe one day, I could learn to be like her.
Aww.
But after trying and failing for several years, I think I finally realized. I'm no Amber, and I never will be.
You're a good person too, Kale. You just gotta understand.
Looking back, it seems silly that I ever thought like that. We're nothing alike at all. My personality's so... weird. I always get so anxious and I overthink everything.
Everyone does at times.
Aw, Kale, don't say that. Sucrose? Would it be okay if I told you a bit about my past?
The two girls come and stop at a place with some lovely scenery. As the breeze picks up, Tole tells her life story from childhood to her recent recovery from Elazar.
I already knew bits and pieces about her, but still, why did she have to go through all that? I'm sorry. We've only just met and I'm already dumping all of this on you. This is why I get so frustrated at myself. I'm always doing this. I get into a spiral of self-doubt, and then I end up having to find somewhere to vent it all out.
I feel that. Pat pat to Cole. Aw.
No, it's fine. I'm really glad that you're willing to tell me all this. People don't open up about their deepest feelings unless they really trust the other person. Don't you think? At least, I think it's kind of an honor.
That is true.
And, I mean, you've probably noticed by now, but I don't have the best social skills either. I always just end up talking about the things I'm interested in, and going on and on. But even so, you still listen to me when I talk my head off about alchemy. It's a relief to listen to you talking about yourself for once.
Aww.
If you hadn't told me all of those things, I never would have guessed that you struggle so much. Honestly, I feel like we're very similar people. Really? Yeah. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. I certainly do.
True.
All the feelings that you talked about just now, I totally get it. It takes so much more effort for us introverts to fit into a crowd. When you were saying about how you try to think about what to say in advance, and you're constantly terrified of saying the wrong thing and making things awkward, I relate to that so much. Oh, and also that part about studying under a genius. In fact, before meeting you, I'd never met anyone who seemed so similar to myself.
Aww. This is nice.
I'm not very good at giving words of comfort or anything, and I'm not gonna tell you to just get over it or stop worrying about it. How about we just sit here for a little while? We don't have to force a conversation if we can't think of anything. We can just sit here together.
That's nice. Just taking a moment.
We're supposed to stop talking, but for some reason, this doesn't feel awkward at all. Maybe she's right, and we're more similar than I realized.
Aww.
In Sumeru, I always like to find a quiet place to just sit and watch the scenery, but it's always by myself. I never thought there'd be a day when I could do this with someone else by my side. Mondstadt's breeze is so gentle and soft. Hey, Kale. See that cloud over there? Doesn't it look like
Aw, this is
one
cute.
of my test tubes? I don't think so. Sorry.
Then maybe we're not quite on the same wavelength on everything. At least, not when it comes to looking at clouds in the sky.
Thank you, Sucrose. I feel much better after talking to you.
Yeah, it helps a lot, doesn't it? I also vent to my flasks sometimes.
Oh.
The next time we get the chance, I have to show you my Tetratanic Sweet Flower and my Tetratanic Windbloom.
Yeah.
Your tetra... what?
2 of my favorite things I've made. They're really cool. I think you might like them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll definitely have to show them to me sometime.
I brought some crackers with me. You want one? There's cheese flavor or tomato flavor.
Sure. I'll try the cheese one.
Aw, look! They're enjoying the scenery together.
Aw.
Shall we go play with them?
No, it's fine. Let them sit for a while.
We're not what Colleen needs right now. She needs a new friend. Someone different, who's never met her before.
I don't get it. Is there a difference?
There is. You'll understand once you're a little older, Klee. People can draw different kinds of strength from different kinds of friends.
True.
And right now, Colleen needs someone that's just not the same old me.
Honestly, I could understand what Sucrose and Kai was talking about. I thought that was nice. Alright. A lot of people, when they really trust someone and they talk about things that happened in their past when asked, they put all their faith in those people. It's a really hard thing to do, and it means they're really special to them.
Star Snatch Cliff! We made it! Paimon hopes we find someone we need here.
Oh.
Help! I beg you, please don't let go!
Oh, what's going on with Timaeus? Rosaria, what's going on?
Who's that yelling? Let's hurry and take a look.
Is something happening? Oh.
Timaeus? And we also have Rosaria.
Mona.
What kind of mishmash on
Rosaria. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Good question. What kind of a motley crew is this?
Yeah.
It's been a while, traveler.
Greetings, everyone, and happy Windbloom Festival.
You two are looking pretty good. I trust you've been well.
Yes.
Yep, we're definitely faring a lot better than this poor guy on the ground.
Oh, poor Timaeus.
Hey, please don't rub salt in my wound. I really have been trying my best.
Oh, you're one to talk. If this sister hadn't grabbed you in time, then you would have been seriously hurt, if not dead.
What's going on with Timaeus?
I know. I really am grateful, miss. I can't thank you enough.
Oh.
Don't mention it. Just lending a hand.
Quite literally. And had she not lent him a hand and pulled him up, he would have gone tumbling down the cliffside.
Oh, he's fallen off the cliff. Poor Timaeus.
What happened? Did Timaeus almost fall off the cliff?
Well, so what actually happened was I came to Star Snatch Cliff today to pick some flowers and ran into Mona on the way. She took a look at her scry glass and advised me to turn back because it would be dangerous.
But you still came up here anyway?
That makes sense.
Well, yes, I did. Because there's something I just had to do.
Oh, I hardly think giving flowers to your crush is worth throwing one's life away for.
It's rare to run into someone with a death wish in this area.
Oh.
I don't have a death wish. I just didn't think it would really come true. When Mona said it would be dangerous, I thought I'd be fine as long as I watched my step cautiously. I'm sorry, okay? I was wrong.
He didn't listen to the fortune teller's advice.
I'm telling you, I'm just here chasing the love of my life. Love-struck Mondstadters is what the Windbloom Festival's all about.
True.
Okay, that you. But why is Rosaria here?
I was looking for a quiet place to escape the crowds.
That makes
I wasn't
sense.
planning on having to save a life along the way.
Oh.
So that's why the scryglass just showed danger instead of fatal danger.
Ah.
Very funny. Anyway, Traveler and Paimon, what brings the two of you to Star Snatch Cliff?
Just trying our luck. We've got a lot of people we need to see today, so we've been all over the place. Actually, you're some of the people we were looking for.
Huh?
You tell them about the prophecy information getter so far in the mailbox.
So all we'll need to do is find some clues, make a note, and drop it off at the mailbox?
Yes.
I can't believe there's a prophecy like this, let alone that I have a part to play in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess this means everyone will find out about my crush now. I came here because I wanted to give some Cecilias to the girl I love. They'll really suit her. She's...
No, no one asked. Please, do not subject us to your gushing about your girlfriend.
Oh, Mona. So harsh.
You saw right through me.
You said you need clues, right?
Hmm.
In that case, Mona Magistus the astrologist will provide you with a personally handwritten letter. Just wait for it to show up in your mailbox.
Oh.
You can be on your way now. We won't keep you any longer.
Aw.
Alright, then let's head back for now and meet up with everyone else.
Bye now, everyone. Miss, please try to stay safe.
Will do. This is all so embarrassing. Thank you both.
Alright, now we head back to the others. Alright. Now, back in here. We'll go by the teleport, and we'll go try to figure the riddle out. Go to the alchemy crafting bench. There's the mailbox.
We're back! Oh, but it looks like you two beat us. Welcome back. Did everything go well?
Yes.
We managed to find and talk to everybody.
We got back a little early, so we took some time just now to put the mailbox together. We got really lucky today. The vendors were feeling super generous, so we didn't even need to pay for the materials. It's just a shame that Kale got a splinter.
Aw, poor Kale.
Don't worry about me. I'm used to working in the rainforest. I get splinters all the time. I've already taken care of it.
That is fair.
We've already wrapped up everything on our to-do list for today. So, all we need to do now is wait for everyone's letters to arrive.
Yeah.
Traveler, Paimon, why don't you get some rest while I keep an eye on the mailbox?
Alright.
You're definitely your master's student, Sucrose. As long as you or Albedo are around, Paimon can relax and know that everything's taken care of.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Wait. Actually, there's one thing that still needs taking care of. Paimon's starving. Hey, Traveler, you want to get dinner?
Alright. I guess I better go get Paimon some food.
I'll go with Sucrose to return the leftover materials to the vendors. You two, go get a proper meal. We can't have anyone going hungry.
Yeah, now would be a good time for a break. Once everything is ready, let's meet up here again and collate the information we've gathered.
Who's that blonde-haired person over there in a red coat with a smug, like, hand style to their face? I am curious. Who is this? I never seen that. Wait. Is that Alice? Could it be? I'm curious now.
Sounds like a plan.
Is that Klee's mom? Because I know she looks similar to Klee, so that would be interesting. I gotta hear. I gotta see. Right, go to the Good Hunter. Were we getting a sneak peek of her?
Paimon will have this one, and this one, ooh, and this one.
Hear that? It's the sound of Mora pouring out of my wallet.
Really hungry. And don't forget, Paimon's also ordering for you too. It's not like Paimon's gonna eat everything by herself.
You sure, Paimon? Now that Paimon mentioned it, you realize you too are ravenous. You too, the two of you stuff your faces.
Ooh, Paimon super full.
It feels pretty good just to relax and take the CJ after great food.
Is everything packed up and ready? What do you think about meeting up at 5 to go to my
Oh.
house?
Yes, everything's ready. I've packed some great wine and smoked ham. Oh, your parents will love it.
Aww.
Ham? Look, we've known each other for
Oh.
quite some time now. Don't you think it's been long enough for you to remember that we only eat bacon in my house?
Oh. Couple fight?
I must remember to get some milk today on my way home.
Oh.
Please, feel free to pay a visit to Cat's Tail anytime.
Enjoying the scenery?
Yes, Fenty.
Oh, Tone Deaf Bard! Are you here for some food as well?
Should we order something for you?
Oh, I can put something on your tab? Well, that's a pity. I already had a few drinks before coming here.
Oh.
I shall take you up on your kind offer another day. There should be no shortage of opportunities in the future.
Alright.
Anywho, you should be getting ready to thank me. I come bearing good news.
Good news? What good news?
What kind of good news?
Behold!
Huh? It looks like a paper with a simple map with something like an incantation on it.
What is it?
It's what you need the most right now. The answer to the prophetic puzzle.
Ah.
Simply head to the location marked on the map and you'll find the lantern you've been looking for. However, if I were you, I wouldn't just go and reveal the secret right away. As you've seen, a lot of people have been laboring hard to uncover the answer.
Ah.
A secret is like a well-aged brew. The aroma from the bottle is sweetest when revealed in the company of friends.
I understand.
Then it's settled. I'll leave you to your business for now. Feel free to find me for a chat again once you're done working through the prophecy. Also, if you have some time, we could organize another fast-track love poem class.
Oh.
Oh, you're starting that up again?
I sure am. Nobody else has signed up this year, though, so the duty to learn falls on you.
Oh.
Anyway, see you later.
This is funny.
Fenty always looks so relaxed whenever we run into him. Paimon can't help but be jealous.
Aw.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, could I chat with you for a moment?
Question mark, question mark, question mark?
Oh? Who are you?
You may call me Scarlet.
Scarlet?
Just like you, I'm
Okay,
a
so
traveler
not
visiting
please,
Mondstadt
Mom.
from another land.
So it's not Alice.
Mind if I buy you a drink?
Not drinking today, but thank you for offering.
Leaving the door open for another time, I see. I can tell that you've dealt with a lot of people during your travels.
You can tell? Well, we are very experienced adventurers after all.
Why does she seem a lot like something from, not Favonius, what's the word? Fatui.
I can.
It
That's why I
feels,
tried to strike up a conversation with you in the first place.
she's very Shanazanaya looking.
I was on my way to go shopping earlier when I overheard your conversation next to the crafting bench. From what I could gather, you were trying to investigate a bizarre prophecy?
Yes.
Yep, bizarre is definitely the word.
Don't you think it sounds just like the kind of story that would happen in Mondstadt? Anyway, that's why I wanted to ask you a favor. If and when you manage to unravel the answer to the prophecy, could you let me know what it is?
Are you interested in it too?
Not so much the prophecy itself, but Mondstadt as a nation. That's what I'm interested in. I was born in a distant land, but I have family and friends who once lived in Mondstadt for a long time. They said that it's a great place full of fairy tales and romance and recommended that I come for a visit. As it happens, someone I know has an anniversary coming up soon. So I figured this would be a good time to come here and see all the sights that she once saw.
She once saw? Oh. Is she a friend of the what's her, Scarlet? The Scarlet Witch?
What do you think about Mondstadt so far?
It certainly lives up to its name as the city of romance and freedom.
We think so too.
So, about the prophecy.
No problem. I'll let you know when we find the answer.
Thank you. You're very friendly. It's been a real pleasure to meet you. I'll leave it to you then. Hope you continue to enjoy the city and have a wonderful day.
She definitely isn't dressed like a local, huh? Where do you think her hometown could be?
I know you just went.
Please find me a flower that is not of this world, and a guide who will never get lost.
Okay, it's working again. Oh,
Find me one who would never lie.
that was weird.
As well as a legend that never ends.
Huh. Oh. Am I acting up again? VTuber acting up. Reset position, maybe? Why is my VTuber always acting up? Alright. I am using. Just gonna click into this. And click into this. Okay. Maybe if I do something else real quick. Hold on. Maybe it's just the mode I'm on. It's my cam. Oh, my camera turned back on. Okay, it's working again. And VTuber is fixed. So.
I never thought I'd have someone secretly following me, even in a free city
Yeah.
like Mondstadt.
Oh, my eyebrows are working again, and my facial features. Yeah!
Good day to you, miss.
Rosario knows something up. She's Shinezanayan. She's suspicious. Middle amidst the crowd. Alright. Troy, but wait till 8 o'clock to 12 the next morning. Alright. Now, I just fast forward time, so we wait till 8, so that's 9. There we go. 8 o'clock. There we go. Alright. Let's see. 8 to 12. I did. Oh, the next morning. I gotta fast forward a little bit more. So we go around again. And boom. That should be tomorrow. Yay. Alright. I wonder if she's like one of the leaders of the Fatui. Thank you for following, Candy Rage. Nice to meet ya. Yeah.
It's time! It's time! Let's go meet Sucrose and Kale at the crafting bench!
Alright.
Hey, we're here!
Yes.
Traveler, Paimon, great timing. We got a lot of letters in the mailbox, and I just finished sorting them into 4 groups.
Ah, okay.
Nice work!
Well, the real work hasn't even started yet. Which batch of letters should we read through first?
Yes. Joy above the clouds. So we gotta read through the letters now. Let's start with... Oh, hold on. Take a look at the clue board and read the letters. Alright, let's read the flower that is not of this world. About the flower not of this world, let's go with Albedo's letter. A flower that is not of the world doesn't sound like an existing species or created through special cultivation techniques. With that noted, I believe that we should think not out of the box. After reviewing what I've learned over the years, I have now reached the conclusion that Sucrose also came to the discussion. her thoughts with me. She hasn't yet decided on the answer at the moment of me writing this letter, so I won't be revealing my own conclusion right now. We can discuss it in detail when we meet, and I hope everyone will bring their respective answers too. I'll see you then. Alright, now we'll read Tanari's. After a conversation the other day, I went over to the prophecies wording carefully. A flower of Na's world sounds more like a logical paradox. Think about it. If a flower is not of this world, existence cannot be perceived. However, it can be perceived. It will not fit in the description of the prophecy. As such, my view is that the riddle's answer doesn't have to be real. A plant. However, it must also know it's due to respect that the person who came up with the riddle may not know all the plants in the world, and I dare say that no one could make such a claim. From this perspective, you can even think of some rare plants as potential candidates for an answer. Attached to the list of rare plant species, I've added a short description of each entry, and I hope you can find the answer within them. Alright, Sucrose's letter. It feels strange to insert a letter into the mailbox that I made myself, but I did find my answer. At first, I thought the flower created by using alchemy would constitute one that is not of this world, according to the prophecy, but I would give it some more thought. I realized instead of creating an actual plant, the flower-shaped mechanism made of alchemic properties might fit the description better, so I arrived at my conclusion, a clock in the shape of a flower. The long passage of life brushes the past timepiece, leaving fluttering petals in its wake, and elapsing years stir up leaves, pushing the needle forward. About the flower. Alright, read other letters. Now we'll go the one who guide that never gets lost. Mona's letter. No one could confidently say that they will never get lost, but as long as they wish to guide and help others do not waver, they will become a ship that can traverse the internal waters. I did not perform any divination before writing this letter, but I have my feelings that I will witness the truth behind the prophecy together with you all. So if you need me, just call me to my place and I'll be there. Alright, Bennett. I'll be thinking about this for a long time, but if you came to me with this prophecy, it never even crossed my mind that I could be part of this. Well, as you know, I'm probably the last person to think of when it comes to guiding others. I still have a long way. I'm going to try to figure out the peaceful coexist with everything in this world, but if you're asking me about who can be of help, my friend Fischl and her friend Mona, astrologers, are both very knowledgeable and brave, and I'd say they'll probably be the ones you're looking for. And that's my answer. Wishing you good luck. Alright. Amber's letter. Guide to the grand title too grand of a title for me, but I've loved to be everyone's friend. It's something I've been thinking of. I'm a attentive listener, so I don't let you know when you feel lost. To use this analogy, I'm like a torch in the wild that will help illuminate everyone's path. So as long as you continue to burn bright, everyone wooden below is not meant for Kali. Dear Kali, if you're reading this, please turn away. I've been worried about Kali lately. She's recovered from an illness, but she still doesn't look all that cheerful. It feels like she still has things to let go of. Allow me to write down the wish here. I hope that Kali uncovers the secret behind the prophecy and finds her happiness. Whatever she is and whoever she becomes, I'll always be her friend no matter what. We're not the savior and saved, but we simply are good friends. Aww. Read Mika's letter. I hope this letter finds you as well. I didn't expect to be such a question, which caused quite a headache at first. I only know how to guide people in the geological sense, but on the journey of life, I'm still a lost kid who needs guidance of others. But upon stealing your question, I immediately knew that when I can help with drawing a map showing vegetation distribution of Mr. Tamanari, Miss Collet, as well as a dragon spotting calendar for Mr. Sino. Both are attached below. In the next few days, I will need to patrol with Captain and draw maps for Miss Lisa. I can only support you with my well wishes. My apologies. Please forgive me. Hope the map and list will be of some help to you. Aww. Alright. So read others. The one who is would never lie. Read Sino's letter. You are the correct to assume I would never lie. This has to do with my upbringing as a desert dweller, who has been living within the academia since my childhood. My unusual identity makes it hard for others to trust me. It would have been harder still if I was not honest. As a result, I learned to talk less and speak no more than what is necessary. Uncover the secrets behind the prophecy may come with perils. If you need someone who can never lie, I can join you. Read Rosaria. I must make one thing clear first. I am not someone who would never lie. After hearing your question, I thought about many things in the past in earnest, and I recall my occasions upon which I lied. I often make up excuses to avoid court press, and I would tell white lies too sometimes to make myself happy, and other times to allow myself to give up on some struggles. The nicest thing I ever come up with, I once told Varka, and that I didn't want to stay in Mondstadt. Varka responded with another lie, and that was his advice to me. Your current abilities are not suited to life beyond Mondstadt's borders. That can't be the answer to this question, but I suggest you consider what never lying actually means. Does it mean never deceive or never lie with ill intent? It's a pity I'm not the one you're looking for, but I believe that someone who meets the requirements will turn up. Good luck, Rosaria. Alright, and then there's Razor's letter. I asked my teacher Lisa to write a letter. It's much better than the ones I wrote. Many thanks. I don't lie. I trust you. Come to me when you need me. I will always be there for you, Razor. Aww. The one... Okay, so... Next one. A legend that never ends. Lisa's letter. Legends were created by humans, that since no legends endures forever and all stories must regard someone, but at least as a good story in the lives of people's hearts, it does some way live forever, and the conclusion I come to for years of reading anyway. Best of luck, cuties. Lisa. Clee's letter. Mom writes travel guides, but she did have a friend who wrote fairy tales, so Clee heard that in a story its author spends their whole life writing will always be good ones. Clee. And finally, Colette. I think Legend That Never Ends should be a story filled with hopes and dreams. It works like a baton that passes from one person to the next, offering something meaningful to everyone that it touches. I was once greatly encouraged by such stories, so I think I'll be going on with this answer. Alright. Read other letters and then stop reading. Alright, Sucrose.
Let me quickly summarize what we found out about
All
the
right.
flower that is not of this world. Tainari believes that on closer examination it might be logically paradoxal, while Albedo says that his answer would be better discussed at length in person.
True.
As for my answer, I think a clock in the shape of a flower would constitute one
That makes
is
sense.
not of this world.
Here's what we've gathered regarding a guide who will never get lost. Mona said that she'd like to join us in uncovering the secret behind the prophecy, while Bennett suggests Fischl, Mona, or the Traveler as potential candidates. Mika didn't submit much, but he did draw a vegetation map for Master Tainari and wrote up a dragon spotting calendar for Sino. Amber also wrote in. She said that she sees herself as nobody's guide, but everybody's friend.
As for one who would never lie, Rosaria removed herself from consideration, but both Razor and Sino are willing to support us in our search.
Yes.
Timaeus seems to have forgotten to write to us.
Oh.
And finally, this is what we've gathered on a legend that never ends. Klee said that her mom has a number of friends who like to write storybooks. Lisa believes that legends live forever in people's hearts. I think that for a legend to be never-ending, it has to be filled with hopes and dreams, and actively pass from one person to the next.
Yes.
So, what are the answers to the 4 riddles then? You're really smart, Paimon. I bet you can figure it all out in no time.
Yes.
Or, let's all share our thoughts on what we think the answers might be.
Alright. Let's see.
Wait!
Oh, Timaeus!
Oh, Timaeus! What brings you here?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I really am. The time just got away from me and I didn't get around to writing that letter.
Oh.
However, I'm happy to announce that I think I can be the one who would never lie.
Oh.
Huh? This is kind of sudden.
Oh.
Not that we don't trust you, Timaeus, but, could you elaborate a little after you catch your breath?
Of course, of course. Do you still remember the time I, collaborated with a certain Miss Ying-ar?
Rings a bell.
Well, basically, she helped me out a lot with my research into potion making once, and, well, we've stayed in touch through letters ever since.
Ah.
Wait, so Ying-ar is the girl from Lila that Sucrose
I think I know.
We always assumed you were hard at work every time we saw you at the crafting bench. So you've just been writing letters to Ying-ar the whole time?
No, I mean, not all the time. I've done some work too. And anyway, our correspondence covers a lot of serious topics, like perfumes, potions, alchemy. Anyway, a few months ago, I made a vow to the heavens that I will be true to myself and never utter an insincere word until the day that I've managed to win Miss Ying-ar's heart.
Ah.
So, at Star Snatch Cliff, you were picking Cecilia's as a gift for Ying-ar?
Well, that's right. The Cecilia flower is said to represent a once wayward heart, transformed by the power of love. I couldn't think of a better flower to give than that. I know full well that Miss Ying-ar is far more knowledgeable than I in both the ways of the world and the ways of our craft, but I thought I should make the effort for once and put myself out there. Which brings me to the subject of the last few days and the Windbloom Festival. I thought it was time for me to invite Miss Ying-ar to Mondstadt. But yesterday, Albedo told me that Sucrose has been working hard to help another girl achieve her dream.
Oh?
And when I went to take a look at our roster, I saw that she'd done my remaining work for me. I feel incredibly guilty. I've been spending all of my time in my own fantasy world while everyone else has been bending over backwards to help other people. How could I ever hope to be worthy of Miss Ying-ar's love if I'm so selfish?
Oh, Timaeus.
And that's why I've decided to join you.
But then what about Ying-ar? Yeah, haven't you been planning this for over a month now? You said you were gonna invite her to Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Well, yes, I did mention in my letters that I'd like her to visit, which is why I just sent her another gift with my hand-picked Windblooms, along with a handwritten letter. I explained that a matter of great importance has presented itself to which I must devote my full attention for the time being. As soon as it's resolved, I'll make haste to Liyue to pick her up in person.
Okay.
I made sure to package the gift and letter with the greatest care. All I can do now is hope that she'll understand. Point being, please know that I sincerely want to support you in this endeavor. Plus, I think I'm an honest person.
Watch it be Bantam Pink.
As far as I recall, I don't think I've told a single lie in my life.
Well, you certainly convinced Paimon with that speech. Don't worry, Timaeus. We won't let your determination go to waste.
Thank you, Timaeus.
Thank you, everyone. I promise to do everything I can to help.
Yes.
Okay, so it looks like we found our one who would never lie. Great! Let's keep it up. On to the other three.
Alright. For some discussion, the group decides on the file deck.
We have with us here the flower, the guide, the legend, and Timaeus.
Okay.
Huh? Why did you only say Timaeus' name? You should say my name too.
Oh.
All right. We also have Klee.
That's me! With Klee here, this all somehow feels like we're getting ready for a field trip.
There's nothing wrong with a more relaxed atmosphere, is there?
Beto, have you figured out your answer?
Of course. We will soon see if my hypothesis has any merit.
Alright.
Actually, I'm still feeling a little nervous.
Me too.
Oh?
But weren't you all fired up just a moment ago?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's do this.
Actually, I'm a little worried too.
Alright.
Deep breaths.
I know what you're feeling. Saying anything becomes so much harder when there are so many people watching.
Well, does anyone know the exact location of where we're headed, or should I do a reading on my scry glass?
We know.
According to the prophecy, once we figured out the answer, we should test it at the Lantern of Utmost Joy.
Yeah.
Wait, but where is this lantern? Oh, we know something about that.
I already found out where it is. You make up a story how you discover the location by divining the land.
That's amazing. You really know how to do everything under the sun.
Then we'll
We
let
had a
you
little
lead the
help.
way.
Follow me.
This is it! We're off to find the sacred location of the Lantern of Utmost Joy.
Alright. Let's see. Alright. So, it's outside over here. Let's just teleport over here, and then I'll take a ride down the cliff. Yeah! Let's see. Just fly over here. Oh, it's up on the cliff. I'm gonna teleport back real quick. Whoopsies. Hi, nice to see ya. Nice to see ya, Amethyst Tail. Oh, ow. That pig. That pig had it out for me. Ouch. Just wanted to climb the cliff, Mr. Pig. Ow. that boar just ran into me while I was climbing.
Should be somewhere around here.
Let me take a look. Oh, it should be right up.
I definitely recommend. Now, the story is slow at first, but it definitely gets into darker and more interesting detail throughout the story. An example, let me see. So, as you go through the story, there's kind of like a Groundhog's Day, like an event in Susumu that happens that's really complicated, and there's a lot of stuff going into it. So, believe it or not, there's like different factions that are still spawning up in the game. So the game starting in Mondstadt is a simplistic story, but as you go through each story, it gets more and more complicated. You're going to start seeing a number of things going on and interacting with each other, and also you have some dark moments, some light moments. It's kind of like those ups and downs you'll feel. I really do recommend it for story-wise. I mean, honestly, it's very good. And honestly, if you just sit there and watch the grass, it's very beautiful scenery. You could literally fall asleep to this game. I used to just sit there and watch the sky and the grass wave all day. So, and yeah, if you literally just want for a leisure time, you could just sit there and watch everything as the sky rolls by, or there are times where you have amazing story and moments in your game. I like Genshin for that reason.
Now that I think about it, the prophecy didn't say anything about what the Lantern Utmost Joy actually looks like, right?
This is just an event right now. Yeah.
Traveler, are you trying to figure out something else from the paper?
Exactly. Yeah, it's kind of very like that. Like as you could see the grass in the cutscene, that's literally how the grass can act in game too. It's very beautiful.
Paimon's reading too. Huh? It says to look up.
Okay.
But there's nothing above us.
Oh.
The wind didn't trick us, did it?
Venti. We know the god of the wind, so. You slip. The slip also says now you should recite the incantation. Paimon, take a look at this.
Place the squirrel on the back of the pointy-eared cat.
Okay.
And a pious puppy will open the doors to show you the way. Huh. Paimon read the whole thing out loud, but nothing's happening.
Alright. Now cutscene will happen, most likely.
Look, the wind is blowing.
We got a windy spot. We can fly.
Strong wind currents. Let's write it up and see where it leads us.
Yes.
Huh? We'll have to fly up there? Can someone carry me with them?
Poor Timaeus.
Here.
Timaeus like, I'll do it. Alright.
This is the first time I've ever flown like this!
Timaeus gotta get used to flying. Oh, there's the place. Oh, this is the little teapot, tea area that I heard of. From the Witches Society. I saw that trailer earlier. A little tea area.
Little island get up here in the sky! Did somebody make it?
Yes.
Just to be safe, I've been jotting down our entire route here. This way, no one will get lost.
Yay.
Oh, good thinking, Kale! Who would have thought we'd find this kind of table here?
This is pretty.
Weird. It's almost as if someone was holding a tea party.
Yes.
I never would have guessed that such a place could exist.
Hmm.
Right above Mondstadt, too.
Yes.
Wow, look at that pretty
Oh.
lantern on the table. There's even a chair for each side of the lantern, too.
Ah.
There seems to be something on the back of this chair. Let me have a closer look.
Okay.
Take your seat, present your answers, and you shall
Hmm.
reach enlightenment. Well, as far as instructions go, I guess that's simple enough.
Okay.
So we just need to do as it says, right?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Huh? What is it, Albedo?
Oh?
We'd better make sure this place is safe before taking our seats. Everyone, please stay
Oh.
clear for a moment.
Albedo. Everyone visually watches Albedo conduct through an investigation.
Questions and doubts aside, the scenery here is
Hmm.
pretty amazing. It'd be impossible to feel stressed here.
How is everything, Albedo?
Let's see.
Everything seems to be fine.
Oh?
I didn't find any traps or suspicious mechanisms, but I also couldn't find any overt destructive devices.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it seems that wrong answers won't have any catastrophic consequences. Looks like we'll have to sit on these chairs and fulfill the prophecy.
Okay.
Everyone, I would like to suggest that we try some risky answers on our first attempt.
Ah.
Let's reserve our most confident answers for the second round.
Okay.
That sounds kind of smart. But why?
I get what he means. If we do as he says, then we may be able to figure out how the puzzle works.
I see. That makes a lot of sense. Mona, is there something wrong? You're not looking too good. Oh, are you hungry? I brought some snacks.
Thank you for offering, Klee, but that's not quite it. While Albedo was checking just now, I gave my scryglass a spin hoping to find some information.
Ah.
But there's a strange aura to this place. It's almost as if someone has been staring at me as soon as we stepped foot in here.
Oh.
But if nothing here has actually been physically tampered with, then no. Could that person be?
Mona's teacher? Mona just shivered. Did she sense something kind of great power?
What do you mean, Mona?
Who could... never mind. It's not like I've got any proof.
Don't leave us on the edge like this, Mona. I'll just do what Albedo said.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's test the hypothesis together, Klee.
Come on, join us, Mona.
Alright.
Oh, all right.
Okay, then I'll answer the first question. If someone were to ask me to find a flower that is not of this world...
You can do it, Sucrose.
Yeah. Let's see. Will it work?
Then I would fetch a tetragenic sweet flower.
Okay.
All right, I'm up next. My part of the prophecy is to find a guide who will never get lost.
Kale, I hope you found your answer.
My answer is that I will be that guide.
Ah.
For a long time, I have been guided by others. It's taken me a while, but I finally made it to where I am today. Although I still haven't made a name for myself, and I'm still quite immature.
Welcome back.
I would still like to put my name
No
forward,
problem.
because I would like to become a guide that can help others. I want to help others the same way Amber, Master Tainari, Sino, and everyone else helped me. Now it's my turn to pass on the gift that I've been given.
Alright, now Timaeus is gonna sit.
It's up to me to answer the third part. I'll submit myself as one who would never lie.
Oh.
Although I've never really had any other virtues or talents,
Thank you for following, Amistale.
I've always been an honest person.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank everyone
Welcome
too,
to the Hyena
for
Pack.
giving me
Yay.
this opportunity to validate myself.
And last but not least, I will answer the final part of the prophecy.
Alright.
There's no tale more befitting the title of a legend that never ends than our fates as human beings.
Wait, the lantern just lit up!
Oh.
Whoa, all four sides of the lantern are glowing!
Wow.
Huh?
But all we did was submit a batch of test answers.
Kale, could I ask you to stand up for a second?
Uh-huh.
Oh, alright.
Let's see. Oh wait, the lantern lit and unlit on one side. Ah. And when Albedo sat down, it lit again.
Huh? What's going on? Why is it lighting up regardless of who's sitting in the chair? Didn't it say we have to answer all the questions correctly?
It's pretty clear now, isn't it? We've just proven that there's no right answer for this prophecy.
No right answer? But how could that be?
Although the instructions had come from an old and enigmatic prophecy, it is in fact nothing like the ancient mechanism that we had all imagined it to be. I believe the lantern only serves as a simple signal.
And to think, I never expected you to actually find this place.
What? There's someone else here?
Who's this?
We meet again, traveler.
Wait, this is Alice?
Hey, you're that Outlander we met
Oh wait,
at Good Hunter.
we met at Good Hunter. It might not be
It's
Alice.
all thanks to you that I was able to find this place. Good thing that you were too preoccupied with the prophecy to notice someone tailing you from the shadows.
Yeah, we noticed.
Oh, is that so? Then why do I spy yet another person following
Rosaria.
your shadow?
Wait, really?
Yep, Rosaria.
There's no need for pleasantries.
Oh?
You should know I'm here for you.
Is it just because I'm a visitor from abroad?
I was there when you snuck your way into Marjorie's place.
So you had your eyes on me even then, huh? That was 2 whole weeks ago, you know.
What was she doing at Marjorie's?
It's hard not to notice you when I'm on duty every day.
All right. In that case, I'll admit it. I was the person who slipped this prophecy into the storybook.
Huh? But why? Then, does that mean this wasn't a real prophecy after all?
Don't worry. Even though you probably have plenty of reservations about me, you can be sure that the prophecy is genuine. In fact, many of you here today may have heard the code name of the one who left the prophecy to me. She hailed from an ancient assembly of powerful women, each of whom used a single letter to signify themselves.
Who would have guessed? It seems that power was indeed left behind by the old
Oh.
hag after all.
Ah, so you're B's student. It's an honor to meet you. I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Successor of Jay.
Well, what are you talking about?
It's a long story, but I'm not quite sure that I'm the best person to tell it. Since you've all spent so much time and energy trying to decipher this prophecy, you must also be very interested in the secret behind this lantern, no?
Yes.
The lantern has already been lit. Now then, please allow me to disturb your happy peace.
Huh. Why did this little thing just light up? How strange.
Oh?
Hello? On the other side of the lantern. Can you hear me over there?
Scarlet.
Mom?
That's Klee's mom.
Oh, I hear many youthful voices.
Madam, I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Oh, since we've last gathered, Jay's successor has already become so reckless and bold. Unbelievable.
Oh,
Wait. Why are you talking just like the old hag?
because it's her.
Old hag? Who would dare say that? Is that Mona?
Oh.
Who are you? Who dares imitate my master?
And what of imitation and mimicry? It has always been a fool's errand to mimic and learn from humanity.
Oh, Dallas, I'm here too.
Yeah.
Mom, why are you trying to talk like other people?
So I see everyone's here. Well then, my warmest greetings, everyone.
We got to meet the other witches.
Miss Alice, why would you...
Well, it's been many years since this lantern last lit up.
Huh?
You can't blame me for thinking that one of the old friends from my youth may have decided to catch up again.
Why she sounds so coy all of a sudden?
And if I recall correctly, we left this lantern in the care of the Animo Archon.
Ah.
You must be commended for uncovering an artifact entrusted to the god of wind himself. Tell me, are you sitting around my beloved tea party table?
It's a really long table.
Oh, so you are. I suppose this means even the Animo Archon has granted you entry to this place. Was all of this Scarlet's doing?
Wait.
Yes.
I'm completely lost now. So what was this assembly you were talking about earlier?
Oh, Miss Alice, would it be all right to leave the explanation of that to you?
Yes, we gotta know.
Well, you should be rewarded for making it all the way up here and activating the lantern. Now then, let me tell you a long and ancient story.
Now we learn about the new faction.
Ever heard of the Hexen Circle? As the spooky name suggests, it's a secret society. Once upon a time, it even challenged the Animo Archon himself. But he replied, "Let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song." From then on, the mages would only ever convene in the woods, in the skies, or on the edges of cliffs. At these tea parties, they discussed their stories and secrets and resolved their differences, as the tea and cakes bore witness to their pledge never to fight amongst themselves.
Yesterday, I snuffed out the life of my beloved.
Oh.
He had grown old and was extremely sick. He loved me dearly, so I took his fate in my hands and ended his pain.
I'm raising a son. Of all the children I had, he's the only one left.
That's
But I
Albedo.
suppose that still makes me a mother.
My lifespan is nothing compared to yours, so I wish to leave you with my storybook. Actually, maybe you can pass it on to your children one day.
Oh, this looks interesting. Let me scry.
The animation, paper animation is so
My
cool.
dear sisters, we mustn't let prophecies threaten our bonds of friendship. Even the most frightening witch was once a little girl. And growing up can be so tough. Sometimes we all need to vent our troubles to the wind. Even if the nations go to war, or the sky falls down, the mages' tea parties shall forever be held around this table.
Huh.
So this is where the legendary mages held their meetings.
That's right. We often met here to chat and have tea.
Then what about the part saying that if we light the lantern of utmost joy, we'd receive a supreme blessing?
About that. I never expected anyone other than Jay to actually read the full contents of that prophecy.
Oh?
It's a little embarrassing. The truth is, that prophecy was actually just a letter that we sent to Jay as a group the day before her wedding.
Ah.
So it was indeed written by all of you.
I must thank you for resisting the urge to immediately reveal the truth to everybody, Albedo. Knowing you probably figured out everything the moment you laid eyes on the message.
No, it took me a little longer than that.
A flower that is not of this world, a guide who will never get lost, one who would never lie, and a legend that never ends. These 4 descriptions signify 4 individual mages.
Aha!
When a member of the organization had to leave the group to spend the rest of her days with her beloved, the other mages would write down this prophecy and send it to her to invite her for a final get-together.
Ah, that's cool.
A flower that is not of this world signifies, of course, flowers that do not naturally exist in this world. This is the signature of our full name, Rhine-daughter, also known as Gold. If there's anyone in this world who could create a flower species that does not yet exist, it would be her. The guide who will never get lost is N, otherwise known as Nicole. You may not have encountered her yet, but she is a truly extraordinary woman who has made this world's direction and order her subject of study.
Interesting.
Some of you may be fortunate enough to have already heard her voice. Like a prophetess, she will only speak to guide people toward the truth when a change has occurred in the world. She has a tendency to suddenly speak in someone's mind without any warning.
Okay. Huh. Could she have been the one who spoke to me while we were investigating in Sacramooch? Maybe. That makes sense.
If one day you would be unfortunate enough to run into a truly dangerous situation, she may use her voice to guide the way forward for you.
Who would have guessed that there are so many mysterious women in this world and that they would all know each other?
The one who would never lie is me. I hope no one would take offense. It's just that I, Alice, or A for short, have always had a soft spot for those with sincerity and character. As for a legend that never ends, you may not know M in person, but you've likely encountered one of her works. Have any of you ever read The Boar Princess?
Huh? I'm pretty sure every child in Mondstadt has read that book.
It's also one of my favorite stories. M was an exceptional human writer who used her prose to teach me the meaning of grief. Don't you think such a person would deserve a seat at the mage's table?
That's true.
Paimon's getting more and more lost.
It may sound hard to believe, but I can attest to everything that Alice has said. Jay was also a mortal who aged and passed on, leaving her title to her students and followers. Alice, you've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors. It's now been centuries since the first of us took on her mantle. I've always wanted to meet you.
Do you also want to become a mage?
Oh.
Title aside, I think I'm more interested in the meaning and purpose of the Hexen Circle. I used to think that the Hexen Circle was a group of women who could control the very fate of this world. But now, I've seen for myself that besides Jay, many other ordinary people were also among you.
Do you think less of us now?
Oh.
No, not at all. My interest has been piqued, and I'm now even more drawn towards the idea of becoming a mage.
You're right. I've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors, but you are different. You are much more fascinating than any of your predecessors.
Yes.
Oh, has someone finally piqued Aunt Alice's interest?
Now is not a good time, Scarlet, but as soon as I am able, I will seek you out for a meeting. I want you to tell me all about Jay's married life back in her hometown.
So the mage who received the prophecy letter from all of you was Jay? She left the Hexen Circle after getting married?
Precisely. There was only one way the letter could have been interpreted.
Oh.
She would have known what we meant as soon as she saw the message. We were just asking one thing of her.
Oh.
Please come to see us again. Before you go and settle forever with your happiness, please come share some of it with your best friends and sisters.
So, the Supreme Blessing actually meant...
All journeys are fleeting and will eventually come to an end. What will give us the most fulfillment and happiness in the end are those who will greet us at our journey's destination. Dear child, I believe you can also understand what I am talking about. We women will always have many troubles and encounter pains and frustrations that will keep us up at night. But no matter how hard things may become, we will cross mountains and oceans to see our best friends again, regardless of how many years have passed or how far the distance may be.
True.
As long as we can be with our beloved friends, our hearts will be filled with joy. To us mages, that's what being supremely blessed is all about.
Yeah.
Oh. I still don't get it, but I do know that all the mages are Mom's best friends.
Yes.
If you ask how I see it, the Hexen Circle is just a group of ladies that I spent my youth with. Anyway, I'll introduce some of the other members to you all later. I still have a few things to attend to, so this will have to do for today.
Bye, Mom! Todoko says bye, too!
Goodbye, darling, and farewell to all of our other friends as well. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Yes.
Oh, now that I think of it, isn't it getting close to that time of year?
What's she talking about?
Yes, it's wind bloom again, Alice.
It's also a special anniversary date.
Oh, yes.
I'm sure you still remember.
Yes, I do remember now. It was on this day many, many years ago that Jay tied the knot. Oh, just in time for the Festival of Love and Freedom. Everyone, please enjoy this year's Windbloom Festival to the fullest.
Alice's voice fades, the lantern grows dim. It's once again just a regular piece of decor. For a moment, everyone looks lost though, but through the chatter begins to fill the space again. Before long, everyone spreads their gliders and return to Mondstadt. Alright.
Oh, Albedo! Why didn't you tell me we'd have to glide all the way back down?
Oh. Poor Thomas. Tobias. Forgot his name. I'm bad with names. Tobias? They'll tell it again. Alright, we're back in Mondstadt. Timaeus. There we go.
Are you okay, Timaeus? Maybe you'd feel better if you just, you know, let it out.
Poor Timaeus.
I'm fine. I'm just a little glider sick, that's all.
Poor Timaeus.
You may want to look into getting your own gliding license when you have the time. It might prove helpful to you.
Okay. Sure thing.
Takes time getting used to, I guess.
It sounds like you've still got something on your mind. Why don't you tell us? We're all happy to listen.
Yeah.
It's nothing, really. It's just, well, Alice's story was really interesting and romantic. I won't argue about that. But still, the whole thing wasn't quite what I was hoping for. Of course, I didn't actually expect the supreme blessing to be real, but...
Oh.
Don't say that. None of this was your
Hey
fault,
Ray, the
Timaeus.
game, nice, thank you for following.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it's more on me for having agreed to be the Windbloom Festival Special Ambassador. Had I not asked for everyone's
Hello.
help...
Yeah.
If anything, it should be my fault for finding that prophecy.
Oh?
Oh, no. I didn't mean to blame the two of you either.
No.
I just feel like...
They good.
This whole adventure didn't really end on a high note.
Thank you.
We
Yeah.
also didn't really get anything out of it.
But I'd say we still learned something new.
Yes, we did.
Well, that aside, Timaeus, you still need to go to Liyue to apologize to Yuna, right? Do you want Kale and I to accompany you?
Yes.
Oh, Miss Yingar. Well, I mean, I just
Aww.
really don't want her to get mad at me. Now that I've come back to my senses, I really don't know what I should do.
Poor Timaeus.
Hey, you three? You may want to look
Oh?
over there.
Did she come?
Huh?
Yeah, Genshin has a long download, but when you play the story, it will be well worth it. And there's so much to do in the game. You'll find endless hours of like doing all kinds of stuff, honestly. And once you hit level 15, you could co-op and join friends in it. It's always fun. Yeah.
Miss Ying-ar?
Oh, so that's Miss Yinger. She's the flirt in Leeway.
Oh, so that's Miss Ying-ar? I've never met her before.
Yep, that's her.
She's the perfume shop girl.
All the way to Mondstadt.
Ah.
I am so sorry, Miss Ying-ar, but how did you... I mean...
Are you so happy just to see me?
Yep.
Of course I am. I'm so happy that, I don't, sorry, I don't know what to say.
Aw.
I was ready to give you a harsh
Oh?
scolding, but now that I've seen you like this, I suppose I could let you off the hook this time. You said you couldn't come to pick me up because of a very important matter, right? Well then, of course I had to come and find you instead.
Should we go see how they're doing?
Aw.
I wouldn't. You'll get hit by a forest boar if you interrupt a couple's romantic conversation.
Mona, that already happened when I was climbing a cliff.
Really? We'll just leave them alone then.
They look quite happy. Maybe that's what happened. What's when Bloom's all about. Ah, okay, Courtney. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, when I looked on my phone, it was working fine. Their adventure has come to an end.
Glad to see Timaeus find his happiness. I have to say, I'm even more envious of you, Sucrose. You can be happy just to see others happy, and you gave me so much help without any expectations in return. Even though you said that we're very much alike, I still feel like you have a much bigger heart than I do.
Aw.
But if you say that, then I'd say I'm also nowhere near as brave or tenacious as you. I guess we have the same amount of positive qualities. They're just spread over different parts of our personalities. I've never visited Sumeru, or made many friends from outside of Mondstadt.
Okay, that's
Happy
good.
just to
Yay!
have met and become your friend.
I'm glad it's working perfectly now. Yay!
Maybe I'll get shy and flustered when I meet other people I don't know in the future. But that's okay too.
Alright.
Since we are so alike, you probably get what I'm trying to say. You just need to believe that all of your issues aren't really issues at all.
But isn't it too late now for me to learn to accept myself?
Never.
Well... Do you know anything about the blooming cycles of Cecilius?
I may have read about that in a book before.
That's a topic that my parents used to talk about back when they were still dating. Surprising, right?
Yeah.
To think that people would talk about that while on a date. My mom brought it up at dinner one time last month. She called my dad the most boring man she knew, and said that he even turned up late to a date once, all with a smile on her face. But she also said that learning is just another part of life. It's never too late to start something, as long as you recognize that it's something good for you to do.
True.
Why don't you give it a try, Kale?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try my best. They're really having a great conversation. Paimon can't even find a moment to join in.
Wasn't that great? They're getting along so well.
I nearly forgot. This is for you. This texture.
Oh.
Are these seeds?
Oh, so that's the present.
Yep. I believe I mentioned my sweet flower research to you before. These are the seeds of the sweet flower cultivars that I've worked on.
They're presenting seeds to Kale.
It's nothing too special, but they're the best cultivars that I've made. So, I really hope that you'll like them. They're super sweet, and easy to grow and keep.
Uh-huh.
I'm also submitting them as my Windblooms for this year. I wish that the Animal Archon could also see how lovely they are.
I'm sure he sees plenty, knowing that he's right in Mondstadt.
Thank you. I'll plant them in the Avidia forest and take good care of them.
Kale, please take these notes with you.
Oh?
I've heard that you've been working hard on your studies, so I've prepared some study materials for you at Sucrose's request. Feel free to look through them whenever you can find the time. Mondstadt's doors will always remain open to you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Really,
Oh?
I don't know what to say. I'm just really happy.
Yay.
Sucrose, now's your chance. Didn't you want to collect a breath of joy?
The test tube joy.
You're right. I almost forgot. Kale, can you exhale once into this test tube? I will save this breath of joy and use it in my research.
I don't know why that's a thing, but okay.
Oh, really? Of course.
Test tube. The Sucrose always does interesting researches with different things. I don't know why this is a thing, but okay. Kale exhales into Sucrose's test tube. The fluid turns deep violet. The small sparkling cloud then puffs into the test tube, rises the air like a marshmallow before taken away by the wind. Huh?
Huh? What was that?
That was an interest. It's Sucrose, lol. That's why. Yep, that's true, Courtney.
It was like a little cloud of happiness, but now it flew away.
Probably because... maybe Sucrose did discover something. Oh. There's still some in the test tube there. It's interesting looking.
Well, luckily, there's still some breath left in the test tube.
Uh-huh.
I'll seal it up for now. I'll keep working on it and let you know as soon as I have any breakthroughs in my research.
Interesting.
Yeah, you can write to me. I'll be sure to respond as soon as I receive your letter.
Oh, it looks like you found a new pen pal.
Yes.
Master Tainari! Sino!
If your friendship was forged in a test tube, does that make you test friends forever?
Okay.
That's it. I think you've ruined Sumeru's reputation in Mondstadt beyond all hope of repair.
To be honest, he's trying, Sino. To be fair.
All that matters is that I've enjoyed Mondstadt immensely. The dragon here possesses a majestic form.
Yeah, the dragon is really cool here, I gotta say. Big fluffy dragon.
Traveler, this card back is for you.
Didn't Sino commission this, though?
Sino wanted you to have one for yourself. If I had to guess, I'd say he probably wants you to use it if you challenge him to a duel.
Ah, I will.
I'm the master of the game. Do you dare challenge me?
Yes.
Can you believe this guy? Huh. Let's knock him off his high
It's
horse.
time to duel.
Wait, I've got something to give you too.
Oh.
Huh? Kale has a gift for us? Yeah, I figured I should follow local Mondstadt customs and prepared a few small things themed after the Windbloom Festival.
Alright. Oh, it's a little bookmark with a flower. Pretty.
I made these bookmarks from Sumeru roses at the hotel. I want to give them to Amber, Master Tainari, and Sino. During Windbloom, Mondstatters offer flowers to the people most important to them. You three are family to me.
Yes.
But Tainari said that we're not anything like an academic family. He wouldn't write joint papers with us.
Oh.
Well, in this case, we can consider ourselves as regular siblings. And that should be just fine.
They're still hung on that chat.
I agree. Oh, and here are some Padisara seeds as well. These are for the Traveler, Paimon, and everyone else from Mondstadt.
Aww.
Whoa, are these really for us?
Thank you, we appreciate it.
So, are these your chosen Windblooms?
Yes.
One of them. Both Padisauras and Sumeru roses are my Windblooms.
Aww.
Although they're not native to Mondstadt, they are the flowers that can best express my feelings. I want to give them to the people I feel thankful for. To those who I wish to accompany as we greet more seasons and future Windblooms together. The real blessing in life is when you are surrounded by people who you'd miss day and night, and who you'd want to see even if that meant crossing mountains and oceans to do so.
Well, the 3 favorite characters in my game so far are Zhao, for one, because I love him. He acts tough, but he's really soft on the inside. Then there's Ito, my big goofy baby. he pat, he's so lovable. And then last but not least, I love Sino. I just love him. He despite his jokes, he's really trying and he does his best and he really is a caring friend. I enjoy those 3. Ito, Zhao, and Sino. Kazuha's nice, but honestly, I find Kazuha more mysterious and polite. It's something that I'm not very understanding of personality-wise, but I don't know much on Kazuha other than he travels and that he loves poems. But I mean, let's be honest, there's not a lot of Kazuha content despite just fighting the Raiden Shogun and about poetry right now. If they get more into him on who he is personality wise, maybe I'll open up to Kazuha, but he really just shows that he just travels the world after something happened to him and just is more into poetry, which I mean, he's a free spirit, I will say that, but I don't know much on Kazuha personality-wise. It's still a question mark to me, you know? I mean, there's a lot of events with Kazuha, but they don't really open much into his character per se, other than he's traveling and he's a free spirit and he likes poetry, which I still find very interesting, because yeah, that's an interesting factor, the mystery behind it all, but I want to know more about Kazuha, personally, on what's his dreams, hopes, etc.
I'm so happy to hear you say that.
I like when characters show their inner selves, honestly, and Cole, honestly, I am now just starting to open up to her as my 4th, maybe, because honestly, the Wind Bloom Festival hit something for me that I needed to hear, which is nice. Kale is kind of like an understandable character to how I feel at times, and how I open up people I trust to, and it's putting your faith in someone. It's a big thing to do for people. Oh, my sound messed up a little. Hold on. Alright, am I fixing it? Alright, yep, I fixed it. So, I noticed when my avatar messes up... Hold on. My avatar messes up, the sound starts messing up.
Sucrose,
I fixed it, though.
Do you see that cloud over there?
Cut. Sucrose, do you like the cloud over there? Oh, I'm rereading the voice lines. I'm funny.
Huh? Doesn't it look just like your test tube?
Ah. But yeah. I had a moment in my life recently where someone promised to help me, and I vented to them, and I put all my faith into that person and really trusted them, and they blew it back up in my face recently. So that's why I kind of was touched by what Sucrose said, because you put a lot in trust into people you care about, and that's a big thing. So I appreciate that being said. It's nice to hear that, honestly, because I felt like, because I put my faith in someone, it was partially on me, despite them promising to help me for so long. And honestly, yeah, you learn. You live and learn. But things happen. You learn things about people, and that's what happens in life. And honestly, this game teaches you so much in life, honestly. From lessons that are relatable, which I love. Like, there are moments in this game that are just cherishable, you know? Alright, now the next quest we're doing, since I finished Windbloom. Wait, did I get that last little gift on Windbloom? I want to check. Do I have like a little package or something? I remember they give you a gift at the end or something. Do I have to go to the quest? Nope, here it is, Collie's Windbloom. Huh, so that's the little thing. It's a quest item, okay. Interesting. I wanted the tea set. Do I at least get the tea set from the quest? Whoa. Yeah. It's very good that some games and things teach us life lessons like this, honestly. And it gives you a little different take and look on life sometimes, and it helps. Honestly, that's why I enjoy Genshin. Because the lessons you learn are always the most important in in moments of need, honestly. And sometimes they just come to us when we need it. Yay. Alright, so now, since I did the Windbloom Festival, I could start the Deya quest. I kind of started it by accident in the not the camera and rebot. I was doing a commission one day and accidentally started it partially in the city center. It was the oddest place to start the quest, honestly. And there was a commission right there I had to go to, so yeah. But I'll start doing the quest in Caravan Rebot now, and we'll start from there basically and see the quest. But I might not be able to finish it today, but I will finish it tomorrow. Yeah, but let's start the quest for now. Yeah. I'm just sitting up in the chair. When you see me like move like this, that's usually me changing position in my chair. I got bad back support on this chair. Let me tell you, gaming chairs, they're not the best support. They look cool, but they're not the best support for your back, especially if they're cheaper gaming chair.
Hey, Deya, you're back. Are these
yeah,
two friends of yours?
I just started it, so it's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
I'm excited to see.
There's no need to be so formal with us. We're a pretty casual crew. Anyway, since we've got a newcomer, let me fill you in on what the Khan al-Akhmar's been up to lately.
Oh?
They've become extremely aggressive. Apparently, even their own now have become acceptable targets.
Oh.
They even attack other relics brigades, just the same as any other mercenary brigade.
Even the most ferocious beasts.
So mercenaries against mercenaries.
It sounds like they've thrown that straight to the wind.
That's right. Once they've collected enough loot off the other mercenaries, they sell it off to a different brigade, or turn to merchants on the black market.
Oh.
A portion of their profits is immediately exchanged for more food and weaponry to be used in their next violent operation.
That's terrible!
Yeah, and it really makes you wonder why they're so desperate for Mora. A few days ago, Isham and I trailed them for a while, and even disguised ourselves as merchants to conduct trade with them. We were able to learn a few things from the exchange.
Oh?
Rather than saying they're out to plunder and hoard Mora, it'd probably be more accurate to say that they're experiencing an internal power struggle.
Oh, so they're fighting at one another, kind of.
Wait, a power struggle?
You heard me right. The vast majority of their victims are mercenaries from the other brigades of Deshret's relics.
Oh?
If their only goal is Mora, they could have gone after anybody. The targeted nature of their attacks points to a power struggle between the different brigades within the relics. That's the only plausible explanation we have. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find out anything more specific. It seems they're also trying to keep things under wraps. Oh, one last thing we discovered was that over the past few years, as the Khan al-Akhmar became more and more active, Deshret's relics as a whole became a lot weaker.
They were able to cause so much damage?
It sounds mighty strange to me too. Harun, you can leave the rest of the investigation to us. Gotta say, though, I didn't expect you to go on a whole undercover mission during the few days I was gone. Sounds like you were really putting your necks on the line, no?
True.
Nah, it was nothing. We're just as concerned about the situation as you are. The Khan al-Ahmar is your father's crew after all.
Oh.
What he said. Besides, Deya, haven't you done more dangerous things than all of us combined?
True.
What we did is nothing compared to your experiences.
Yeah. And while they went to talk with Khan al-Ahmar, I took a look at the last camp they attacked.
Oh.
Any survivors of the attack were already long gone. There was nothing of value left in the camp.
Ah, Hisham and Khalaf. You're here too.
We rushed over as soon as we saw you come into Caravan Ribat. Although this new friend of yours looks a little green behind the ears, I'm sensing a special vibe from him.
Yeah, we're very powerful.
Now that we know you'll have a capable partner with you, we can also rest easy.
Yes.
Hey, what about Paimon? Feel anything special?
Oh, you're also planning to tag along with them?
Yes.
Of course! Paimon is the traveler's most important guide. Wherever he goes, Paimon will follow.
Or Paimon's just gonna get this by this guy. I sense it.
Oh. In that case, then you'd better take care of her too.
Oh.
Don't underestimate Paimon!
Don't worry about her. She may look tiny and helpless. She's been through just as many battles as the traveler here.
That is true.
Even if she had only survived on sheer luck, then that alone would still make her quite formidable.
True.
I had no idea. I guess I shouldn't judge by appearances.
Yeah.
Oh, one other thing, Deya. When you're free, why don't you update the deputy about your upcoming schedule? We held another recruitment event a few days ago, but everyone only came to see the Flame Mane. You weren't around at the time, so people were pretty disappointed to only find our crew of rough, unkempt guys. The deputy put a lot of effort into the event, but it was basically for nothing. Only a few people chose to stay, and that really got to him.
Oh.
Sorry to hear that. I'll be sure to bring him some great liquor next time. I left in a hurry and I couldn't make it back in time for the event.
Gotta admit, I can understand their disappointment though. You're our brigade's main selling point after all. Now if only the deputy could figure out a way to bring a few more smoking hot members into our ranks.
Keep dreaming. Remember the last time I invited a couple gals into the brigade? You all just froze up with your mouths gaping like a bunch of scarecrows. The awkward silence and weird expressions left quite the impression on them. They were originally interested in joining us, but after that, they both told me they were too uncomfortable to stick around.
Hey, didn't we agree to never bring that up again?
Huh? Wait, are you serious? Why have I never heard about this?
I don't think you were part of the brigade yet.
Are you kidding me? I missed a once-in-a-lifetime moment like that and you weren't even gonna tell me?
All right. We can tell you about it later. Now's not the time.
Hey, don't you try to change the subject. You and Hisham get your butts over here and tell me everything right now.
Oh.
Are they always like this?
More or less.
Oh.
There aren't many rules or graces when it comes to mercenaries. We're used to just speaking our minds. If someone starts getting under your skin, you just yell right back at them. And if that doesn't put an end to it, then you just challenge them to a fight. But we also don't tend to take many things too seriously. Being direct and getting it all out of your system as soon as things come up is better than keeping everything bottled up, never talking about it.
That's fair. Because if you don't talk about it and address the issue, it just gets worse.
That's also why I never spare their feelings when I talk to them. If I want to laugh, I'll laugh. If I'm angry, then I'll unload on them. It's hard to stop once you get used to it. Though, I can never do that when I'm with the Homayanis. Hey, knuckleheads! Can you at least tell me the rest of the intel before you go back to your bickering?
Yeah, you hear her, Holloff? Told you we gotta focus on the investigation first. I drew up a map. Right here is the spot. There you'll find the merchant caravan responsible for getting rid of Khan al-Ahmar's goods. All you gotta do is wait and ambush them in the evening. They'll have no idea what hit them.
Perfect. Thanks for that. Be sure to pass my regards to everyone else in the brigade as well.
Will do. You stay safe, Deya.
Alright. So now we watch over the trade route and wait for our moment. So, trade route. I'm trying to... Ah, there it is. It's right over here. Wait, did I go underground? Please don't be underground. Did I go to an underground domain? No, I don't think so. Right? No, I'm not. Good. Alright, so I got the trade route is right around here. Okay, I thought that was underground for a second.
This should be the place. Let's find a spot to hide and bide our time.
Alright. So we just hide.
It's gonna come down to a fight one way or another, so let's all be careful.
Yes.
No need to worry. He knows his way around a fight.
That is true.
I'm not worried about that. What I meant is that we probably shouldn't go too hard on the enemy. After all, we still need to get information out of them.
Ah. Basically, we're trying to be very careful and make sure they stay alive, she's saying. Alright. Oh, it's doing the fast forward for us. Okay. Alright, so it's night when this happens. Oh.
Ah, here they come. You ready? Let's not give them a chance to react and end this quickly.
Alright. Oh, we get to try out Deya. This is gonna be fun. I never tried out Deya yet, so. Alright, she does like a buff kind of attack, it seems. She acts like a support character, it seems. She's not as powerful when it comes to attacks, but she does act like a good support. Definitely good with an amino character like Zhao, it seems. I did like a good amount of damage right there. Ow. And... Alright. So, Zhao is a good character with that buff, it seems. Definitely. Good to know.
You're...
Flame Bean.
The Flame Main.
Yep.
Good. That saves me an introduction. All right, time for a little talk. Are you buddies with Dakana Lakmar now? Tell me, what are they after?
You know the code of being a mercenary just like everyone else. The first rule is to never divulge key information about our employer. What makes you think I'd talk?
That might have worked on an amateur, but I know you're just looking to protect your reputation.
True.
Think about it, though. What's your reputation worth if you won't have the other tools you need to succeed in this line of work? Tools like, I don't know, your limbs or eyes? You've got 5 seconds. You might want to think twice about how much your employer's information is worth to you.
Whoa!
It's alright, Paimon. She knows what she's doing.
I'm not joking around. We can do this the easy way or the painful way. 2 seconds.
I'll save you the trouble.
Oh, what's going on? Did he do like a self-sacrifice?
Are you crazy? He tried to bite off his own tongue.
Oh.
Quick, search the area for any first aid supplies.
Deya emergency treatment.
I definitely didn't expect him to go that far. Thankfully, the wound wasn't too deep, and he just passed out from the pain.
Oh.
But why would he be so extreme?
I just wanted to test his mettle. You can get a lot of mercenaries to talk just by threatening them.
True.
I didn't expect him to be willing to go through so much pain just to deny us some intel.
I'm adjusting my seat again. Oh.
Well, he's out cold for now.
Alright.
We could wait for him to wake up, but maybe it's not a good idea to interrogate him any further. What should we do?
I would say hospital treatment. Poor guy. Jeez.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be a waste of time to interrogate him again after that. He might just hurt himself again if we start asking.
True.
There are lots of goods around here. Let's search the area. Maybe we'll be able to find something.
Okay.
I'm really sorry.
Okay, let's search the goods. Examine the box. There are some weapons in the box as well, a bunch of medicine and bandages. It seems like the Dakan Almar are up to no good. There's a lot of daily necessities, food, water, and boxes. It doesn't seem like there's anything noteworthy. Alright, bye Courtney, have a nice day! Alright, let's see these bags. I'm curious.
We found a piece of paper with a bunch of names on it. Maybe it's a record of something.
Let me take a look. If this really is a merchant caravan, they should have
Thank
a
you
record
for
of their
following. Yay.
transactions. Yep. I see an entry for Dakana Lakmar.
It's alright.
Right here.
Welcome to
For
Hyena
Sayla,
Pack, Courtney.
Idrisi, Bashar, and Takriti. All familiar names. Dakana Lakmar has been trading for a hefty supply of food, weapons, and medicine. It seems that in the past, they used to receive some canned knowledge as well.
Oh.
This caravan is just one link in their logistics chain.
Hmm.
Once in the rainforest, the caravan will exchange the looted goods for Mora, and the funds will then be passed to a specific person. That person will then pack the caravan full of necessary goods, which will then be brought right back to Dakana Lakmar. Wait, why is there no Mora value recorded for the final transaction?
That's interesting.
No value?
Yeah. Every transaction before the last one was marked with an exact amount of Mora, but the final one, where they paid for everything to be brought back to the desert, was simply marked as delivered.
Maybe the more amount just happened to cancel each other out?
Perhaps. But they couldn't have known how much they would make off selling the loot.
True.
Do they not care about profit margins at all? Anyway, the next part's the records of the goods themselves. There are a lot of entries. Everything was probably sourced from the rainforest.
Oh.
Huh? What's wrong?
Shazamon Homayani?
Homayani? You mean Dunya's family? Could it just be another family with the same last name?
I'd be surprised to find someone with the exact same first and last name. Shazamon Homayani is Dunyarzad's father, and the head of the Homayani family.
Oh.
Just what the heck is going on here?
Let's analyze the situation first.
I'm sorry, you're right. I'll consider what we found and not jump to conclusions just yet. But what this piece of paper confirms is that the Homayani family has been providing goods to Dakana Lakmar.
What if the Homayanis have been kept in the dark and don't know they've been trading with Dakana Lakmar?
Maybe.
That's a possibility, but if that was the case, why is this caravan specifically named Shazamon as their person of contact? They could have just as easily bought goods such as food and medicine directly from Caravan Rebot or Port Ormos.
Shadowman was actually aware of this. Perhaps he's been supplying the brigade's operations this entire time.
Yeah, funding violence and looting.
Hmm.
The brigade gets the goods, and he is paid the proceeds from the sale of the loot.
Oh.
But why would he do something like this? It's not like the Homianis are in need of money.
True.
I honestly have no idea.
Hmm.
I've been to their estate many times, and I've never noticed anything suspicious.
Hmm.
The only potentially large expenditure I could think of would be the treatment costs for Dunyarzad's
Oh.
Elazar. Maybe they borrowed a lot of Mora in the past. But that's still just a speculation. I don't think the master would stoop so low to make Mora.
I don't think Drinzardi knows anything about this either.
You're probably right. I know my lady's personality, and she wouldn't deliberately keep something like this from us.
True.
But what should we do now? All we found is just another mystery.
If we want to get to the bottom of this, we won't be able to turn back.
If you ask me, we already have no choice but to confront her about this.
True.
I'm not worried. It's too early to make a verdict yet. I still have faith in the Homayanis. Let's go find my lady again. We'll tell her everything and see if she's willing to lend us her support.
True.
If we're lucky, we can not only figure out the mystery of this paper, but also follow the trail of breadcrumbs to the people responsible at Dakan al-Akmar.
Dia, are you sure this is the best decision? What if instead of getting the help we need, we just end up revealing everything we've discovered to the enemy?
I've considered that possibility, but even still, I want to tell her what we found. I think I owe her that much. True friendship is built on trust.
That is true.
She showed genuine concern for me when we first brought up the topic. I can't repay her kindness with doubt and suspicion. That's not how I deal with people.
You're right. Paimon wants to trust Dunyarzad too.
Hope we'll be of help to her.
Yeah. Let's pay another visit to Sumeru City.
Hopefully Dunsardi is not in on it too. That would be bad. Alright, let's see. She's like right close to the medical place, I believe. After her Elazar got recovered, I guess. But this is gonna be a lot for her to sink in about her family. I hope that's not what's going on, but I'm worried. Alright. Well, there's the medical place, so it's around the corner more like. Alright. Here she is, on Treasure Street. Yeah.
We're back, my lady.
Oh, you're back a lot sooner than I expected.
Yeah.
You mustn't have run into any trouble then. Well, how did it go? What did you come up with?
Actually, we're still investigating. It's just that we've discovered something strange.
Yes.
I see. The clues you found have led you back here, in the city?
Something like that, yeah.
You all look a little dispirited. Whatever you found must not have been very encouraging after all. Why don't you discuss it with me? Maybe I'll be able to say something to cheer you up?
It's okay, my lady. It's not so much about me being upset with my father or anything like that. How should I put this?
So something is wrong.
Yeah.
Even the Traveler and Paimon have been uncharacteristically quiet.
Because we're worried for Dunsardi how she'll react.
On any other day, Paimon would have already waved to me with a smile and shouted, Dunyarzad, we're back! So tell me, what happened?
Well?
My lady, please prepare yourself for what we're going to tell you next.
Yeah.
It concerns the Master.
Yeah.
The Master? You mean my father?
Yes.
Okay, I understand. Don't worry about me. I'll listen as attentively as I can.
Yeah. I feel bad. I hope things go well. Also, my VTuber keeps making a weird face at the camera. Then they manage it.
My father has been supplying goods to Dakan al-Akmar?
That's what we found out.
Yeah, it makes as little sense to us as it does to you. I've never doubted the Master's integrity, so I'm having a real hard time rationalizing how he could ever support an infamous brigade like them. Maybe he's not actually aware of the full story and just stumbled into the deal by accident.
That feels unlikely, though.
I can't help but agree with the Traveler.
Huh? You mean you feel the same way, Dunyarzad?
Oh?
Thank you for sharing all this information with me. Since you've told me everything you know, I should also tell you about some doubts that I've been
my face is making weird faces again. Making the fishy face at the cam, I don't know why. Not doing that in real life.
I thought that my father hired a bodyguard for me so that I wouldn't run away and get lost. However, there are plenty of capable mercenaries in the Corps of 30.
True.
Why did my father go out of his way to hire Deya?
About that, Well, the Homiyanis really needed bodyguards, so they reached out to the Blazing Beasts. Later, the Master told me that I was one of the best mercenaries he'd ever seen, and that I should stick around to become one of his bodyguards. He offered me a pile of Mora, so I just signed on.
Well, but that didn't really answer my question. Just think about it. Why did my father specifically reach out to the Blazing Beasts?
That is interesting, I guess.
Maybe the Corps of 30 just didn't have anyone available, or maybe someone recommended us. I've never given it too much thought. I think I get what you're saying. You think none of this was a coincidence.
True.
Precisely. At first glance, nothing seems strange or out of place. But there are many parts of the story that don't actually make any sense.
True.
If my father had always been in contact with Dekan al-Akmar, then it would make sense for him to bring Deya into our house.
You mean the goal all along was to get Deya to be your bodyguard?
No, that's too much of a stretch. I cut all ties with my father a long time ago. He has no control over my life anymore.
We don't know that. Maybe he got contacts making it feel like he has less control. This is bad.
But that still doesn't rule out the possibility that your father has still been trying to influence your life without you knowing.
So, the Master was not likely an innocent victim in all of this?
That's what things are looking like at this point.
Sorry we put all this on you so suddenly, Dunyarzad.
It's okay, Paimon. I should actually be thanking you.
Yeah.
Regardless of his reasons, if my father has truly been funding a violent group of mercenaries, then it's my duty to bring him back to reason.
Oh, yeah, true.
But is that really the right thing to do? My father has committed many atrocities and deserves all the punishment that he has coming to him. I have zero sympathy for him. You may call me an ungrateful child, but my feelings will remain the same. However, the Homiyani family has treated me with nothing but generosity and kindness. If we decide to investigate this further, we could end up implicating the entire Homiyani family. I would be biting the hand that's fed me over all these years.
Deya.
It's alright, Deya. If anyone were to ask, you could always just say that I'm the one who instructed you to get to the bottom of this.
You don't have to do that, my lady. I'm not conflicted because I'm afraid of taking responsibility. Besides, you're the one we should all be worried about right now.
She's worried she'll actually hurt the Sardi. Oh, poor Deya.
Hey, it's still too early to give up hope. What was the thing about friendship again?
True friendship is built on trust.
Right, yeah, trust. You said that yourself, Deya.
Yeah.
Besides, there's no point on getting all riled up before we've confirmed all the facts.
If your trust hasn't been misplaced.
Thank you, everyone. That makes a lot of sense. I guess I should always remember the trust that I've placed in people. In which case, my lady, could you ask the Master to come out and have a chat with us?
Sure thing. I also hope he'll be able to give us a logical explanation.
True.
Usual place?
Alright. So from there, here we'll end here. Alright, because it's almost 8 o'clock. So, again, I'll put in the Discord for everyone. So if anyone wants to join. So, Discord. Alright. And have a good day, everyone. See you next time. Yeah. Oh, also, I didn't see my VTuber thing was still in the background, but VC face, but that's okay. I'll take that away next time. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.
What?